We just we'll get a picture. Coach, congratulations. Are y'all all ready? Okay, hands need to be straight, guys. There we go, thank you. Good. I'd like to introduce the Class 4A state champion, Jacksonville Golden Eagles, second year in a row, Coach. Congratulations for the Jacksonville. Any opening comments you want to make, and then we'll open up for questions. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I just want to say, you know, a big congrats to our guys, and I'll just tell you this: that game right there, that was a battle of wills, and we knew it was going to be. So we just want to say, you know, hats off to Westminster, their coaching staff, their players. Man, they played hard, they battled, and we knew it was going to be that type of game. So hats off to those guys for competing really hard and giving us a great game. And then, you know, just my guys, man, I just want to say how proud I am of them. You know, it's been a long season, okay, from preseason to summer, getting in the gym with these guys, and you know, nobody works as hard as them. They put in the time, the effort, and I'm just so proud of them, man. And you know, it's well deserved, because I promise that they put the work in. So couldn't be prouder of them. Just got a big smile on my face looking at them, and you know, back to back for them, first time for me, but you know, it feels really great.
Question back here.
Back to back for you guys. What does this mean for the program overall? And is this something that you, when you took over the job this year, kind of wanted to turn this into a regular thing every year coming back to Birmingham?
I'll say this, you know, last year's team set the tone. They won the first one in school history. And when I took this job, we had a team meeting at my house this summer. And we said our goal was to be right back here and be chasing another blue map. And, you know, I'm just blessed and lucky to have great players. Great players make great coaches, not the other way around. So I'm just blessed to have great guys, and they work their tail off, and they let me coach them. So just blessed in that, you know, in that aspect. And, you know, we want to make Jacksonville basketball program, we want to make our community and our school proud, and I think we did that today.
Question right here.
Derek Williams with Eyeball. This question is for John. It seemed like from the beginning of the game, you came out and took the challenge of guard and chase. Was that something that you guys came into as a game plan, wanting to make sure you were taking the best battle on the court?
Yeah, that was definitely the game plan. I personally wanted to guard Chase, honestly. He's a great player. D1 on D1 is just what everybody wanted to see, so I just want to get what the crowd wanted to see, man. He's a great player.
Question right here.
My name is David. David, you started out hot again. I thought, here we go, state championship, kids shine brighter than ever. What got you off that? Was that in the game plan as well to get you going early, or what was it?
Nah, just the intensity built up, you know, the support from my teammates. They hyped me up, and it just took off from there.
Other questions?
Coach, did you have any reservation about putting John on Chase, considering how important John is to you offensively?
Yeah, you know, because it wears you out guarding Chase, because he's such a good player. You know, John, like you said, he was up for the challenge. So when we went into our scouting report a couple of days ago, you know, he knew he would have first shot at him. And man, did he do a great job. I know I'm gonna watch this film. And that was a battle of wills. It was a, you know, team battle, but that was an individual battle going on out there. And I thought John's a great player, great defender, great offense. And he showed what he's all about today, because he took that challenge on, the hardest player on the court, and he's also usually our top offensive player. So to take that on is a big deal. But we know we rotated Caden on him too, and Caden did a great job. So it's not a one-man show for us. It's a team effort. Everybody's got to take a shot, and they did a great job. So you know, kudos to John and kudos to Caden. They did that, and then the team got behind them and helped them when they needed it.
Question right here.
Coach, like you said at the Northeast Regional, you said all these guys have a ring, but I don't. What was it like, you know, coaching these guys? What have these guys taught you throughout the season?
I'll tell you this, just a blessing. And like I said, I can't say it enough. I've already said it once, but you know, they came in ready to work, and you know, it's a tough situation. These guys have had 3 coaches in 3 years. You know, and not everybody knows that. And they're winners. They're winners. It doesn't matter. You know, I stepped into a great situation, and I just try to do my best to put them in the best situations. You know, and I hope I always do that. So I just try to lead them the best I can. We know the expectations are high, but we just try to keep our circle small and keep our focus on you know, what was ahead of us. And you know, like I said, I'm just really blessed to be the head coach of Jacksonville High School, and really blessed to have a great group of guys you know, play for me.
John, can you try to explain to us what it means to you to be a 2-time state champ? And maybe can you just take us through that last sequence where you get the dunk at the end?
It feels amazing to be a 2-time state champ. our last year was our first year ever coming to Birmingham, so that was our first state championship ever. I mean, it was just great having them running back, man. It just felt amazing. And that dunk at the end, it was just just special. And just my teammates coming out, the whole city just coming, it just felt great, honestly.
Question right here from Joe.
To Trace and the guys, this is one of those games, low scoring, defensive war. The 3-pointers are hard to come by. The fast breaks are hard to come by. That was a tough game for this team earlier in the year. Just talk about the way the team overcame it today.
Yeah, I'll say, I felt like the score was more of a Westminster type game score, where we like to score higher and we like a little, high pace. But they're so well coached and they're so good at what they do. We knew it would be a little lower than normal. And what these guys have really bought into this year, we got scores. Devin, Cade, and John, and we got a locker room full of them that can score. But what they really bought into is the defensive end, and that's what won us the game today. We scored, we did, we all hit some big shots, but it was the defensive end. It was the buy-in for individual matchups and team defense, and we knew it was going to be physical out there, and I thought our guys rose to the occasion. So, proud of that. It was a little more slow-paced than we like, but, you got to find a way, and that's what these guys did.
Coach, last one. Losing the big fella last year, I know you weren't here. Kind of talk about how they doubted this team. Losing Cade Phillips, not coming back this year. People didn't expect him to be here. Kind of talk about how gratifying it is for you to get here and win.
Yeah, absolutely. You lose a D1 Tennessee commit, 6'9". I didn't get to coach Cade, but I saw him in the halls, and he's ducking under doorways. So that's the kind of guy that you love to have around the rim. We all saw what he did last year and how he affects basketball games. And I think when we first met, we said, we're not defending a state championship. We're a new team. We're pursuing a state championship. So that's kind of the approach that we took. And we knew you can't replace a Cade Phillips with an individual, but you can do it by committee. And I thought Ethan Duke, unsung hero for us, and D. Prothrow off the bench. Those two guys, man, they work their tail off. They get almost no credit, but they do that dirty work, and and these guys will tell you they're great teammates too. They're great teammates. So they don't get the limelight, but they work their tail off, and replacing Cade was just a committee thing. Everybody had to do their part, but I think we did that. We had to change a little bit, but we did that.
Oh, you did that, Coach. One.
Yes, sir.
One more question, we're gonna let them go visit with their team, celebrate with their team.
John, did you feel like this game was reminiscent of the semifinal round of North Jacksonville last year, a low scoring game in the second round?
Yeah, it was a defensive game, honestly. It's very hard to score. Both ends two very good defensive teams. Pretty much almost about the same game as last year. Score line did really close. It's the same as last year. It was just a really good game.
You guys have a thought on that too? Okay. Was this game a lot like what y'all had last year?
Yes, it was a low-scoring game. I feel like it was a defensive game also.
Tough and physical. That's all I can say.
Y'all love it, don't you? But Coach, listen, congratulations on you for the state championship. Y'all go celebrate with your kids.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all.
Sorry. These are you guys.
Yeah, they're done. Sorry, that's all right.